Howdy folks, Big Yankovic here. I used to weigh 300 pounds and have diabetes and high blood pressure, sleep apnea, all sorts of problems, but I found the carnivore diet and I was able to lose 100 pounds and put all those problems behind me. I feel so much better, and I love to get on here and talk to people about carnivore. What I'm doing right now is called the August Carnivore Challenge. Marshall Latham and I are supporting each other as we try to regain our health, doing alternate day fasting and the carnivore diet. And we're calling this the hardcore summer. And it's almost coming to an end. We only got a couple more days of what we could get away with calling summer. I mean, I know officially summer doesn't end until like 20th or something of September, but I think that's when most people start considering it fall. So that's probably what we'll do. We'll come up with something else like awesome autumn or something like that. Yeah. Um, but anyways, let's head into the daily videos and see just how the 29th of August is going here on Big Yankovic on Health. Okay, so how was my 29th of August? Well, it was a struggle. Like, not terribly, but it was goofy. I haven't gotten used to this new schedule yet. I haven't really quite figured out what the best way of eating is to keep myself from, doing stupid stuff, going crazy, I guess, really. Last night, as I was falling asleep, I realized, oh crap, I forgot to get food for myself ready for the morning. I had some stuff that I had set aside, but I was supposed to cook a pound of ground beef and have it ready to take with me to work in the morning, and I forgot. So I came out and I asked my wife, hey, can you cook that for me? And she's like, she was sick and like too tired to even drag herself off the couch. She's like, yeah, I'll get to it later. And she, basically like, oh, I'll remind myself to cook that food. Well, when I woke up in the morning, the food wasn't cooked. And so I just thought, oh shoot, well, I will grab whatever I can grab. There were 4 hard-boiled eggs and a little bit of a sausage and a little bit of some pepperoni. I threw a bunch of crap into a container and took that with me for my food. And I ate that when I was at work, and then I was going to eat the rest of my food when I got home. And sadly, by the time I got home, I was really hungry. And while I was waiting for my ground beef to cook, I wound up eating a bunch of, you guessed it, cheese. So I ate a whole lot of cheese, which is already giving my it's just giving me gas, which it always does, and causing me all sorts of issues already. And I just ate it a couple hours ago. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to have me put on some extra weight. Luckily, for these last 2 days of the month, I'll be fasting. So hopefully that will counteract any stupid stuff that I did. But I realized that I need to get this thing figured out. I think what I need to do is just take all my food with me to work, cook it beforehand, and then bring it with me. And I think it might be a really good thing that I can't eat anything at home. I can only eat when I'm at work, and I'll have just the stuff that I am allowed to eat. And that's it, I could eat like ground beef every day for a month, super easy that's all I have. I don't have the option of, oh, well, there's cheese in the fridge, I can just eat that. Or there's some ham, I'll eat that while I'm hungry, waiting for the ground beef to cook. Something like that. I won't be able to do that. So maybe that's what I need to do. I'm thinking about trying that maybe for this month coming up, see how that works. But I did get out and get a walk when I got home. On the days that I'm by myself at work, which today was the other day, I get it 2 days a week. And on those days, I get less walking in when I'm at work. So I did a little bit more walking today than I did yesterday, and I got all the way to 17,000 steps, which is a good step up from yesterday. As you can tell by the graph there, it's a good step up. I think I only got 11,000 yesterday, so much better today. but not much better with the eating. So I guess it's time. I'm fasting now, and it's time to get that going. And hopefully, fasting all weekend long will get me back to where I should be. Hopefully, I didn't do so much damage. I can't even get back under 200. But we'll see. We'll see. But next month, I think it's going to be good. Yeah, I think this new idea, this new plan of eating might really be helpful. Okay, let's go see what Marshall Latham's doing today.
Thanks, Big. Hey, carnivores. How's it going out there? It's day 29 of August here during the hardcore summer. And Marshall Latham here to let you know about my day. So I got up in the morning. I had to wait around a little bit before I could end my fast, but I ended that right at the 36-hour mark. And I did go away from my only eating the brisket plan that I had for this week. I had some bacon and some eggs this morning for breakfast to break my fast. And later on in the morning, I did go for a walk, a little bit longer walk around my neighborhood, trying to extend that a little bit. And hopefully, in fact, I guess I'll tell you this. I just started listening to Stephen King's book, The Long Walk, which there's a movie coming out soon. And so I thought, okay, I'm only going to listen to this book while I'm on my walk. So if I really get into the book and I want to listen to more of it, I'm going to have to keep walking longer, or I'm going to have to go on more walks or walk more often. So yeah, I just thought that was kind of a fun thing to do with this goal and that book. But anyway, when I got back, I had some big old bowl of the brisket, and I added some of the juice from the bottom of the roasting pan. I poured some of that into the meat mixture, and so it was sitting there at the bottom. So I kind of sopped that up too as I was eating the brisket, and that was really good. It filled me up. I was thinking about having something else. Oh yeah, I was gonna try. I had cut off some of the fat of the brisket when I was cooking it last week, and I was gonna make some of Big's famous fat fries. But I guess I had let it sit there too long. It had been in the fridge for about a week, just the fat in a plastic container, and it smelled pretty bad when I opened it up. So I decided not to eat that. I just ended up throwing it away. So that's too bad. I'll have to remember that next time, that I'll have to eat that up in like that day or the next day. Make fat fries really quick when I get them. I'm surprised though that they didn't last. That it didn't last that long. But anyway, that's what happened. So I ended up eating just another plate of brisket for dinner. And I did add some of the juice, not as much since it was on a plate. But anyway, that's what I did for today. Lots of brisket. Tastes good. It's funny. I get in the habit of fasting every other day. So, around 6 o'clock, I'm up. Oh, shoot, I better eat real quick because I need to start my fast. But I forgot. Well, I remembered pretty quickly that I was actually going to be eating on Saturday as well. So I didn't have to hurry up and eat so I could start my fast. But it's kind of funny. You just get in a habit. That's what you do. Anyway, I kind of rambled on pretty long this time, but have a great one, and I'll be back tomorrow.
Wow, Marshall, that's pretty impressive. I have never had that problem. I never forget whether I'm eating the next day or not. I'm always very cognizant of that. So that means I think you're already better than I am. Way to go. Keep it up, Marshall. Keep fasting, keep doing what you're saying, getting out on those walks. I love it. I am impressed. Keep it up. I think you're on the way to something great. All right, folks, we'll see you next time on Big Anklevich on Health.